Hello everyone, in this video we'll be going over how to perform a simple kNN model here in R. So kNN stands for k nearest neighbors, which takes into account the nearest neighbors to each data point in the data set. Now let's go ahead and install some libraries and load in the data set. This data set includes several aspects of flower species. So we have sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and the species. Now let's go ahead and prepare the data. We'll split the data into a 70% training set and 30% testing set. Here the data does not need to be scaled. However, the data does have to be scaled when the features are not on similar numerical scales. In this case, they are. So let's go ahead and run this chunk. Now we'll run the actual kNN model. We'll be going for the closest 3 neighbors to each data point. Now let's go ahead and run this model. Now we see that the model has predicted various species according to each of the neighbors. So we have Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. Now we can evaluate the model based on the predictions. So let's go ahead and run a confusion matrix. And here we can see the confusion matrix along with the accuracy. So the accuracy is actually 0.95, which is significantly high. Now for this next part, we're going to set up for visualizing the kNN model. Let's go ahead and load in the library ggplot2, and we'll only select 2 features for the visualization, petal length and petal width. Now let's go ahead and split it into training and test sets. Again, we'll use the same partition percentages, so 70% for the training set and 30% for the test set. Now let's go ahead and initialize this prediction grid, which we'll use to plot in the next step. So after creating this prediction grid, we'll go ahead and plot the decision boundaries and the training points. Here we have the decision boundaries and the training points in the plot here. So the decision boundaries are based on the type of species. So we have Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. So here on the bottom left we have Setosa based on both the petal width and petal length. And here in the middle we have versicolor, while on the end we typically have virginica. And that's how we run a kNN model and visualize it in R.